Finally, after all this time, the Space Stone. It's mine.
Actually, that's the movie Space Stone. This is the comic Space Stone, okay? This is the real Space Stone, not that.
Okay, no one reads print media anymore, Larry.
Okay, without the comics, there's no movies. Without this, there's no that. Without me, you don't exist.
Okay, the only reason why your Space Stone is even relevant is because these movies, 20 plus beautiful films... Yeah, what do you want, Tony?
Can I real quick just borrow that?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Thank you, man.
Just... what's this even a conversation about?
Why is it blue? The Space Stone's purple. Why do they...
Can I borrow that real quick?
Yeah, sure, man.
Cool. Thanks, I appreciate that.
You're caught up over this one tiny change?
Cannon! It's purple!
Wait a second, hold on. Tony, what are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
Oh, yeah, long story short, we'll keep it short, taters. I met this chick online. She's, like, super into, like, death and all this goth stuff, so I'm gonna see if I can't, like, trick out this glove that I found. I mean, these guys kind of fit in there perfectly. It's pretty bizarre, actually. Then they're just kind of, like, all over the place, so I'm gonna head on down to the Dollar General, see if I can get some more. But, yeah, seriously, guys. Good points.
Huh. Hi guys! We're the guys of the Beholder. Thank you so much for coming back again. We are talking about Marvel's Villainous and what we all thought of it. Thank you so much for hitting that like button, hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to...
Stick around to the very end of this episode.
Thank you.
Because at the end of this episode, we'll be giving away details on our giveaway during March, and you definitely want to know about it.
You definitely want to know about it. So before we begin, this is...
Tony.
I'm Michael.
Wow. I'm Larry.
This is Larry. Okay, let's start talking about it.
Did you just forget your name?
Yes. I pointed to myself like waiting.
Normally he puts himself last, so he done goofed.
I don't know, man. Long day. Long day.
It's been a long day. It's been a long day.
So first we need to talk about the game. Who wants to take us off?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and take it off. So we're playing as different villains from across the Marvel Universe. Yeah, with different aspects. And we all have different objectives and goals, such as either collecting Infinity Stones, achieving their perfect form, getting a swarm of dudes that can beat up people, actually getting your training camp started, right?
Yes, that'd be the appropriate.
I think that would be the best way to say it, yeah.
He should have won by being a jerk.
I mean, I think you won by being a jerk, but...
I won. I'm saying his goal should be to be jerkier.
Okay, yeah. But each of us have these different goals, so we're all trying to compete to get our goals, and at the same time, we don't want other people to complete their objectives, so we can do things like fate, and if you're playing Thanos, just send your dudes over there and, like, I don't know, stab a guy, like, you know, just be a nuisance and bad guys.
Right.
And whoever completes their goal first wins the game.
Mm-hmm.
So, in our particular case, Larry won. So,
yeah.
Congratulations, Larry.
I mastered some tasks.
There you go.
He was the tasks master. This is a game that's made by Ravensburger. Ravensburger is, obviously, they make other great games.
They do.
Like Disney Villainous. Also like Horrified as well.
Jaws game, Jurassic Park game, a lot of IPs.
There's a really big powerhouse, and
they also do a bunch of stuff for D&D. Like they have all these different crazy notebooks that have like interchangeable papers in them.
Yeah,
they're really cool. My wife got me one for Christmas.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
it's all very affordable too, and good quality.
It really is.
They also have amazing customer service.
Amazing customer service.
Oh, yeah. Amazing customer service.
Yeah, I'll bring that back up. I was missing one token when I got Horrified. I'm like, hey, I'm missing one specific token.
Yeah.
They shipped it in an envelope by itself, $4 shipping.
Right.
Came in a week. Boom.
This is not sponsored content, but
no. Yeah.
But hold on.
Good job, guys.
Also, do Catan?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't know.
I had a very similar, pleasant customer service experience with the people who make Catan. Very similar. But that's neither here nor there.
So important note, this is different from normal Disney Villainous. We do want to point that out. It's its own separate expansion, its own kind of standalone version of the game, with its own expansions and own rules. Because
the rules are very similar,
but slightly different.
With the exception of the specialty location on the villain domain boards, the specialty cards and specialty tiles, and there is only one community fate deck that can affect any of the members, whereas in Disney's Villainous, they have individual fate decks for each villain.
There you go. Yeah. So it's been a long time since I played normal Disney Villains. Is that why you usually have to pick who you're fating first in Disney Villainous?
Yes.
That makes more sense.
Yes.
Okay.
As opposed to here, you choose that you're going to fate, read the fate card, and then choose who you will affect.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, and you can just dumpster one person.
You can dumpster one person.
You could try.
You can certainly try. That's a very good.
So let's get into the meat and potatoes of what we don't like about this game.
What we don't like about
this game.
Yeah.
We always start.
What don't you like about this game, Michael?
What I don't like about this game, I don't know.
Oh, I put it on the spot.
We forgot. We were setting up this conversation and got super sidetracked.
That's true. Yeah.
So I am gonna take this one right away, and I think that we're all actually going to share this one probably.
Yes.
It is the balance of the game. And when I say balance, I mean balance between different villains.
Correct. Taskmaster is not strong enough. He should be Thanos level.
Taskmaster should be Thanos level.
That's true. If they were following the Marvel Champions formula, we would lose one power every time you did something.
Yeah,
right.
You guys would have been way worse off.
Yeah,
of course.
I agree.
Absolutely.
And that would just be a static thing from turn one.
Yeah, you couldn't.
And that would just be Taskmaster on easy mode too.
Yeah, right,
so there would be harder modes of
Yes,
Taskmaster.
Correct. The harder mode is every time we played a card, he also got to play the card.
And I just win.
And he just does it.
And then he just wins. But this is the exact layout of when we were playing the game. If you look at my villain domain and you look at Tony's villain domain, they look kind of normal. We actually look pretty stacked. We've got lots of stuff out there. Thanos has a bunch of Infinity Stones.
Oh, yeah.
I have all but one of my phases of Ultron to complete Age of Ultron completed. Larry obviously has all of their things that they need to complete, 5 or 4 villains, one at each location with 5 strength or higher. But all of these other heroes too, and while it slowed him down, it did not stop him. Yeah. And
can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah, exactly.
The whole game, we were just fading Larry, keep him slowed down, stop him, keep him down, do whatever you need to do.
Well, except at the beginning of the game.
Except at the beginning of the game, to make sure that Taskmaster didn't win right away.
Yeah, but I was fading myself in the beginning of the game, so like.
Well, you faded me.
Well, you weren't fading yourself. It was the target.
No, I mean like my initial fade. That's how I drew that. I was fading myself.
You can't fade yourself.
I can stick dudes on my stuff.
No, you cannot. What? It is very specific in the rules.
Wow.
So that first card that you drew was...
Wow, that was pretty serendipitous.
That was very
You
serendipitous.
cannot fate yourself.
No, so I was saying I was going to try to.
Yeah.
Oh, good thing. That worked out perfect.
Yes.
That really did.
That really did.
Everything came up Larry.
So...
Yeah, and I kind of want to jump on
please,
here.
because I'm rambling.
Yeah, I got you. Don't worry. Specifically with balance, each person's objectives, some of them don't exactly feel they scale in the same way.
Yeah.
So we're going to use some examples. And we actually played, I would say, the 2 villains that have the hardest objectives. Ultron's thing. First things first, you have to get, 4?
I have to get 2 Sentry allies and then discard them.
Yes. So you have to play 2 allies and then discard them.
Yes.
To get something.
To get what is it? My transformation. When you play a Sentry, you may choose a card from your discard pile and add it to your hand.
Okay. Then, your next thing, you have to play an ally, a very specific ally.
A duplicate Sentry.
With 2 attachments on it.
Impervious alloys attached.
Right. So 2 very specific attachments.
There's only 3 of those in your whole deck of 30 cards. There's only 3 of them.
Okay. So 10%. Yeah.
Yeah.
And with 2 very specific attachments on it.
And then discard it.
And then you discard it and you get rid of it.
Yes.
So, hey, I finally have a decent ally. Instantly have to get rid of it. Mm-hmm. Your third one.
The third one is actually pretty easy. You just need a Sentry on each of your locations.
not bad.
Right.
Yep. And then the fourth one, gain 12 power. I don't think that's that difficult.
No. It's not. It just,
But
when you're
it's the
at that
fact that you're,
stage.
in order to go forward, you're setting yourself back dramatically.
Yes.
And every step of the way, you're setting yourself back dramatically. For Thanos, you have to give out Infinity Stones to people first. Then you have to get an ally. Then you have to relocate your ally to there. Then you have to get that stone from the guy that just had the stone. And then bring your ally back. Oh, and by the way, when you're vanquishing like that, typically your ally will die unless you have very specific cards.
Right.
So unless you very specifically set up your actions in a certain way, which, I mean, we've all played enough card games
Tony
to know
was,
how
yeah.
to do that.
You get it pretty quickly.
Right.
But it doesn't...
It's one of those things that if you don't have those cards, if you're not having the things that bring those back, that can be very difficult to give things to other people.
Right.
And then have to go take that from them. And, I mean, honestly, I would say it works good against Taskmaster because you have to kill his allies. It can also work... It does have its nice counterplays, but it's a lot to kind of get going.
Right.
Right. It's a very slow deck.
Right.
Taskmaster's thing, 4 allies in a different spot with 5 or more power. It's not necessarily easy, but I wouldn't say it's as hard as the other ones. The only reason that made it hard is he only had half a board,
Yes. Yeah.
But
which was impressive.
say you guys didn't throw everything you had at me, it would have taken longer. Because if I can't fate myself like I just learned, where are they getting power? A lot of my power was from killing heroes. You don't give me heroes. I have to specifically give one guy 1 power at a time, then relocate them.
Well, you can give them 1 power at a time. Yeah, that would have taken longer. And then you also have the other option to
Go to someone else's
go
domain.
to someone else's domain. You have cards that do that to fight these characters.
Yeah, but I need my specific items to buff killing guys.
Items are attached to allies.
They're attached at the
Yes.
Well, if it says
Okay.
attach.
Does
Yeah.
not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're just at the area.
Okay.
All of them are.
Oh.
So you can't take those with you. Training grounds.
So should we just have not faded later?
Yeah, you guys messed up.
I'm still curious if you can fate yourself or not.
You can't. I promise you.
Huh.
It is in the rules. You
Show me
cannot
it.
fate
Put it on
yourself.
screen right now.
Yeah, it's gonna pop up on screen.
Cool.
But also we're gonna look in the book because if it doesn't pop up
we
on
will
screen,
later. Don't.
well, I'd like to know now.
Well, later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
So,
not-
anyways.
Yes.
Helen's thing. What is it? 8 allies and 8 soul
A
marks.
combination
and
of 8
combinations.
soul marks and 8 allies at Odin's Vault.
That's not too bad.
That's the easiest one. My girlfriend and I, we play this game a lot. I usually like playing Thanos just because I think
Big Purple Daddy.
Big Purple Daddy. I think it's really cool, and I've beaten her once with Thanos against Hela. It's a huge discrepancy.
I would also say Killmonger. I know we talked about this before. I think Killmonger is also pretty easy.
Yeah.
It's 3 steps.
Yes.
Right. And I know Black Panther gets additional plus 2 strength when he shows up there, but it's
doable.
It's doable. Substantially easier. I would say it would take less time than it is to get all 6 stones out there, go fight someone, take the stones, bring them back. Like, and to be fair, every other time that we played this game, it was never as close as the game that we just
Right.
played. Because we were all 1 turn away from
Yes.
winning. Like, if Larry didn't win on his turn, Mike was going to win on his turn. If Mike didn't win on his turn, I was going to win on my turn.
Yes.
Because we all had just the right number of cards. The game had just stalled out just long enough.
Yep.
And that was the closest it's ever been. Every other time, it was a stomp.
In really any game that we've ever played on top of that, too. It's never been so close.
When we played Unmatched, it was pretty close.
Oh, yeah.
Wingspan Larry won by 1 point.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Oh, and Galaxy.
Yeah, we're
Trucker.
not going to talk about that. So. There was a tie.
You conceded. So, I mean, we do have close games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually when we're filming, they're way closer than when we like test play the
dramatic.
games.
Yeah.
It's also... It never,
It's like we do this for a living. And like, we try really hard when we play.
I don't try to make it dramatic. I try to win. So.
I try to win. Yeah. I play to win the game.
Yeah.
And have fun.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, winning's fun.
It is.
Yeah, winning's fun.
But... Lost my train of thought. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have just been rambling.
Yeah, we have been. That's what a conversation does sometimes.
It sure
Yeah.
does. What's your con, Larry?
Yeah.
Why do my specialty cards have to start off in the deck? You guys just get stuff? I gotta look. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
For real, I'm just saying.
Also, no, like mine, like I don't. I had to use.
I don't know, man.
things.
Everyone else got these cool cardboard things. I'm like, I ain't got no cool cardboard. For real, I got nothing too bad.
Yeah,
that was it. I was just like, eh.
Hella and Taskmaster are the only two without tiles.
Yeah, it feels bad, man.
Yeah.
Weird.
Why can't I have cardboard?
Yeah. I mean, you do. You just have small
Why can't
cardboard.
I have tiles?
I'm gonna follow along with it. Yeah. Why don't they?
It could have like cost something to flip it, so I can do
something
Taskmaster
specific.
things.
That would probably make him more difficult and more challenging, and even the playing field a little bit. I agree with Larry. I do. But do you have? That's legit.
That's legit. I got nothing bad.
Yeah.
Okay. I got some cons. I'll throw them out there. So we already talked about balance,
Yeah.
which was the main
Balance
thing
of
that
power,
all,
balance
of,
of power.
all of us
Yeah.
were like, dude, what?
Yeah.
Another thing is it kind of feels cash grabby because they made it a separate entity from normally Disney Villainous,
Yeah.
right? And then they have all the expansions for it. I mean, there's no Loki. They put Loki on the back of the rule book.
Yeah.
And he's not even in the game.
He's not in the core game.
Not in the core game.
Not
he's
in the
an
core
expansion.
game. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Taskmaster's in the core game.
But not
he should
Loki,
be.
who is
On the rule.
on the rule book.
He's literally
hiccups.
foreshadowing. He is a shadow of Loki. He is foreshadowing. He would be in there eventually.
Woof.
Foreshadowing you paying more money.
Yes.
Yes. But I also think it would be great if, like, Yzma Kronk versus Thanos.
And again,
That'd
if
be-
Gaston could fight Thanos, he would take the gauntlet and wipe out everything.
I want to see it. I want to see Hades up against Hela. There you go. Let's put these underworld matches up against each other. Let's do this. If we're going all in on it, come on, man. Follow the unmatched IP rule. Let me get in there.
Yeah, I completely agree. Especially like with, I play regular Villainous, and unfortunately, because of the balance issue, I do prefer regular Villainous to this game. This is still a great game, and it's so much fun, and especially that last round that we played, everybody, it was really tight. We all did a really good job.
It was a close game.
It was a close game.
Some are slightly better than the rest, but yeah, good job
That's
all
true.
around.
Yeah.
Good job all around.
I own this game. That's mine.
He'll come back. That's what he does.
He does come back. He just keeps coming back.
It just keeps.
And then he'll
going
flick
back.
you off a table.
He'll copy your moves. So what do you like about this game?
What do I like about this game? It is, well, like I said, I play this with my girlfriend all the time. We play regular Villainous, we play Marvel Villainous. It is a bunch of fun because more often than not, my girlfriend and I love playing board games, but she enjoys playing games like Phase 10 or Skip-Bo or Dice. We play a lot of Dice. And Yahtzee. All of those games are great. All those games are fun. There's almost nothing wrong with them. But like those card games I mentioned, they're very Uno-esque, and I don't necessarily get the same itch from them. You know, with a board game that might, you know, kind of help me create my own story in my head. Like, what's going on? How is Ultron actually completing all of these phases to get better? You know, oh my goodness, Thanos is out and about, stomping around the grounds, being big purple daddy,
Grr.
getting Infinity Stones, and Taskmaster is a jerk.
Yep.
And I don't get that vibe from other... Not
You should
not-
always get he's a jerk.
To be fair,
vibe.
Taskmaster should always be like the fifth player character
Right.
in like anything.
But this scratches that itch, and my girlfriend's always willing to play this. And when I was saying this before, Larry had a great phrase that we used.
It's like a gateway game.
It's a gateway game.
It's like a key to more complex
Yes,
stuff.
which I certainly believe that it will be. Like, I will be getting my girlfriend into more complicated games because she understands how to play this. That's what I love about it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to piggyback off of that because mine's very similar to what you're saying. This game combines a lot of aspects of more complicated games that I enjoy, that this is able to get to the table way more than those games, right? It's way easier to bust out Marvel Villainous than it is for me to bust out Scythe.
Yeah.
It takes me 45 minutes to set up Scythe.
Yeah. Say not only set up, people are more willing to play it. They're like, ooh,
Right.
Marvel.
Right.
Right.
Or
Yes.
ooh, Disney.
Yeah.
Either one.
So there's aspects of the game that are simplified versions of other games, which is what makes it a great gateway game. Because you can, hey, we played Villainous that one time. You remember how like
this is similar to this?
Yeah, you couldn't stay in the same place twice. You couldn't do the same actions twice. Yeah, it's kind of like that, but more.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's more actions. There's more consequences. There's more things going on. So it scratches the itch good enough to be like, oh, I don't need to play this game that takes me 60 minutes to set up. I can get this out, and everyone's gonna be like, okay, yeah, I'll play, because it usually. I know our video is an exception. Usually it only takes like 35 to 45 minutes to play.
Right. This was a long game. This was a really
it was so
long game.
intense.
It was intense, and I loved it. It was a great time.
It was good times. Larry, what do you like about this game?
I enjoy that with all the Marvel stuff coming out, there's a lot of straight MCU-based stuff. Now, yes, you can tell there's the influence, but it's still more comic-based, like Death and Thanos death. That's a big deal. You don't see that in the
Wonder Man.
Wonder Man hasn't shown up yet.
Yeah.
He's a big deal. Like, there's a lot more comic influence than movie influence, which I like both, but I appreciate the comics.
Right.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, not going the super cash grab, going, hey, look, here's Chris Evans on the cover.
Right.
That would have been a good idea.
That would have been a really good idea.
It's America's butt right there.
That is America.
But they would probably have to pay Chris Evans a lot of money for that.
Yep.
So,
Well, if he has the helmet on, you can't really tell, but...
That's true.
They give him a fake mustache. It's like...
It's Chris Evans, but it's not, because he just has like a mustache. They just like crappy Photoshop.
Yeah.
It's like,
very clearly him, but just like a pencil-drawn mustache. Yeah.
like just the wide tip marker setting. Like they didn't even try it. Just like, good times.
Good times.
Absolutely.
So we talked about what we didn't like. We didn't really talk about much, but we obviously love this game because we've been gushing over it.
I mean, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Have fun.
It's had fun. So, so what do we all say that we approve?
Can I bring up one more thing before we wrap up?
Yeah,
I'm
let's
gonna let
do
you
it.
finish, but...
Okay, I will.
Yeah.
I would like to say that as much as we enjoyed this game, there was an awkward 25 minutes before we started filming this where none of us knew what we were going to say about it.
That's true.
It was
We're all
one of
like,
those
it's fun, and we're like, why? It is.
It just is.
It just is. It's like things like, oh yeah, I enjoy this, but why do I like this? What is it doing that's like... It takes a lot to get there.
Mm-hmm.
But I just wanted to bring that up because it was one of those things where it's like, we like this, but we don't know why.
Yeah.
Like cotton candy. You like cotton candy, but you're like, it doesn't fill you up. It doesn't taste that great. But
Just
you'll
sugar.
like it.
Yeah.
It's just sugar.
Yeah, it's
You'll
a sugar
you'll
game.
go in for another bite.
This is the cotton candy of
This is the cotton candy of work.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing.
Not a
Not
bad
bad
thing
thing.
at all.
Not a bad
I like
thing.
cotton candy.
Exactly. Do you know why? No.
It just,
You do.
triggers the good spot.
It's a good spot. Okay.
So with that being said,
Thumbs up.
I give a thumbs up on it. I enjoy it. It's fun.
3 out of 3 guys approve. Cool. We have one more thing to talk about, don't we?
We sure
That's
do.
our giveaway.
Vision was creeping behind you.
Vision was creeping behind me again. Hey, what's
Yeah.
up?
Make you
Vision
lose
can
power.
creep too.
Yeah.
What up, dude?
He was just like, woo, intangible right through you. He's here.
Yeah.
Hey, if you want your chance to win this, all you have to do is 1, like this video, 2, subscribe, and 3, leave a comment telling us what you think of Disney Villainous. And if
Or
you-
Marvel Villainous.
Or Marvel Villainous. Who your favorite villain is to play.
Who do you want next?
That's true. Who would you like to see next?
Yeah.
Who would you like to see next?
That's a kind of a big question to put me on the spot there.
Yeah. I want Kang.
Give me Kang.
I want Kang. I want weird space time adventures.
Yeah.
I
Kang
want a
sounds
scrub. Like, I want the Shocker. Like,
Right.
I would love...
Dude, a Sinister Six.
Yeah.
Board where it's
Yeah.
just like, oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude. Marvel, hit us up. We thought of that first.
Yeah. This is our idea now.
Right. Who would you like to see?
I don't know.
Green Goblin?
Venom?
Let's do
Hobgoblin?
the Mandarin.
Real Mandarin? Movie Mandarin?
Movie Mandarin.
Dear God.
And it didn't sell anything.
Oh, what do those rings do? I don't know, for stuff. Not my Mandarin.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. We love this game. We hope you like it too. We've got a turn 1 on this video so you can learn how to play. We've got a play video so you can watch us play it. And we've got this one. You've already done watching it. So again, from my left, this is
Tony.
I am Michael. And
You remember yourself. I'm learning. Good job.
Okay, bye.
Hey, where's here?